start with subunit 4. Did women participated or took part in the revolution? Right, if you have noticed, right from the beginning, 1789, women was actively participating in the revolution right from the storming of the prison Bastille. Now, women did so in hopes that this revolution can bring some law which can improve the condition of the women. That means in France, the condition of the women were not quite good. So let us understand what was the condition of the women in France before the revolution, during the revolution and after the revolution, right? So first of all, let us see the condition of the women. First of all, women have got no access to education and job training. Because of it, they were not able to do any good profession. They cannot be involved themselves in a good profession, as well as they were not allowed to do the business, right? So there were only option left for them for earning the living was seamstresses, right? That means they were laundress. On the other hand, they sold fruits, vegetables, flowers in the market, right? Apart from that, they also serve as a servant in the house of the rich people, nobles, right? So you can see, because they do not have access to education and job training, they cannot do good job, as well as they cannot opt any good profession. Apart from that, let us see another. Now, they do not have any freedom to choose their husband for marriages, as well as if the match is not good, they were not free to give divorce. Divorce was considered to be illegal. Now let us move to another. When we talk about low wages, women have got low wages, very low in comparison to the men. Then another problem was working women have to work double. That means they have to look after the family, cook food, they have to fetch water, look after the children. So lot of burden they do have. So that is why they felt that if they are going to take part in the revolution, certain law will change their condition. But unfortunately, Constitution of 1791 considered them as a passive citizen. Again, they were deprived with all the facilities, right? So, women also starting forming a club which was unfortunately banned for 1 year during the time of Reign of Terror, but later they worked on it, right? So, let us see about important clubs of women was Republican Women. Another important club was the Society of Revolutionaries, right? Now, what was their chief demand? First of all, their chief demand was political rights. Now, political rights, they saw in two terms. One, they should have a voting right like men had. Another way, they wanted to contest the election because they felt that with the politics, they'll be able to keep the demand or improve the condition of the women. So they first of all, they wanted a political rights. Now their demand was regarding other rights also. Now what were the other rights? That they should get education, they should get job training so that they can improve their living condition. Apart from that, marriages and divorce should be made legal and they should have a equal wages to the men. So after lot of struggle, they got success that new laws were made in which they got education, free education to women, free and compulsory education to women. They were allowed to have job training, right? Marriages and divorce became legal. Now they can choose the husband of their own choices, right? And the wages were also improved, right? Or it was increased, right? But this time also they have to struggle a lot for the political right, because during the convention government also women do not have right, and even after the French Revolution they have to struggle for 200 years, where not only France, other part of the Europe or other part of the world, they were also fighting for the suffrage, right, voting right. After 200 years, in 1946, women finally got the voting right in France. you.